we're in San Pedro de Atacama in Chile, and we stayed here for 3 nights just to relax and just to relax and wash our clothes and prepare ourselves for our next step, which will be the Ruta de las Lagunas. So we prepared for that. Tomorrow we're going over the border to Bolivia, and then we want to reach Uyuni, and I think it's about a 3 or 4 day journey. So we and in between there's nothing, like it's just sand, and the scenery should be, or the landscape should be really beautiful, but there are no petrol stations, there are no restaurants. I think there might be some refugios, they call it like that, but I think there's just rooms, but nothing there really. So we have our tent, we have like 16 liters of water, we have enough fuel, I hope. We bought a 10-liter fuel canister, and we have additional like 8 liters of fuel, so it should be enough. And I think you can buy there from other drivers, like the big trucks, but we will see. And yeah, we bought food as well, of course, and now we have to get our stuff sorted. We are still washing or drying our clothes, and I have to fix something on my bike, of course, and then tomorrow in the morning we'll go over the border and tackle the Ruta de las Lagunas. Should be a good one, and we will bring you along the way and show you what it's like to drive this road. I don't know what's it called, this thing here, this nut was loose, so I could turn it with my finger, so that's definitely not good. Fortunately the hotel here organized some tools, and yeah, I should now try to repair it. I hope I can do it without without disassembling everything.
¿Van para dónde?
Bolivia.
¿Van para Bolivia?
Sí.
¿Cómo que Argentina no tiene combustible?
Ah, sí.
Argentina no tiene combustible.
Ah, muchas gracias. Welcome to Bolivia!
Lama.
Hey guys, so we are now in Bolivia. We made it. It took us about 2 hours at Ruta, and now we're here at the first laguna. I think it's called Calviri, and we didn't have lunch yet, so the nice lady made us some pasta with vegetables and llama meat. And how's the llama meat?
Sorry.
Tough to eat.
Yeah, a bit tough to eat. It looks very nice with a good sauce. Yes, that's really tasty. But the meat itself is a little bit. How do you say it?
Yeah. Hachik.
Kachik.
Yeah, but still really nice. They made us some lunch at this hour. But it's 10 to 3 and no one else is here. Except Nino, of course.
Yes. Okay, we are now at our first stop of the Ruta de las Lagunas. Here is a nice pool. It's, I don't know, maybe 40-degree warm. It's really nice. It's above 4,400 meters above sea level, so I think that's gonna be the highest pool I ever gonna be in, or we ever gonna be in. We tried to get accommodation here. There are like 4 or something hostels, but all of them are booked out. We think later in the evening a lot of tour buses or cars are gonna come, and that's why they are all booked out. And now we could get a bit comfortable here and later search a nice spot to camp. Hopefully it's not gonna be too cold.
So we found a camping spot, and it's okay. There's not much wind because of the stone walls, but it's already so cold. I don't know what's degrees Celsius, but let me check. Okay, it's 1,5. Neo says 1.5 degree. Yeah, mine says 1 degree. So it's already cold, and it's gonna be maybe -10 in the night. Yeah, gonna be a cozy night.
We just woke up from the worst night probably ever. We didn't really sleep that much, I think maybe 2 hours or something. And it wasn't necessarily the cold, but yeah, it was just the altitude. Like we had a real problem breathing, and just a very uncomfortable night. So we're gonna look for lower altitude now, and yeah, going. After the worst night of our lives, we had breakfast in a small village. They're really nice. They made us pancakes and an egg sandwich. This was actually quite good. But we're still a bit down, and we have a headache, and we're so tired.
Sleeping at 4,900 meters was a mistake. We clearly underestimated it. None of us slept much. The cold, the altitude, it hit hard. In the morning, we were all in a bad mood. Headaches, no energy, like a bad hangover. But we kept going, slowly riding through deep sand, pushing forward step by step. At least one thing made it easier. The landscape was absolutely breathtaking. At that altitude, everything feels harder. You take a few steps and you're already out of breath. It was our first time riding deep sand, and honestly, we didn't have the skills for it yet. The bikes were overloaded with fuel and water, and after that terrible night, we had no energy at all. We kept falling in the sand again and again.
Merci. Leander, ik heb een wrak getrokken. Geil.
Echt net?
Ja. Fuck my life.
The Ruta de las Lagunas is one of the most remote routes in Bolivia. It runs through the high Andes above 4,000 meters, past colorful lagoons, volcanoes and endless desert. There are no real roads, no fuel stations and sometimes no people for hours. That's what makes it special and incredibly tough. At that point we needed a hotel, a proper night of sleep and a welder. So we headed to a small town called Llica.
Hey guys, give you a little update. While waiting for Nino and Simon with the beers. So today was really shitty. The hardest roads we had to pass so far. Lots of sand, and we fell down, I don't know, maybe 15 times altogether. We really wanted a hostel, and we found this little place. From the outside it doesn't look that good, but the rooms inside are pretty good. There's hot water. And yeah, and something else. Maybe you remember in Argentina my rack broke. Now it did it again. It broke again. This time it broke a cord. And there is a nice welder. Right now there's not enough electricity, so he can't weld, but I can go there at 8 in the morning and weld my rack, and I should probably not load it that heavy in the future. So yeah, there's Nino and Simon with the beers, and now let's enjoy. So we found a guy who can weld. really nice guy here in Villamar, and it looks like this from our hotel. It's nice. There's like a, I don't know, it's not a laguna, but it's some wet, and there are llamas there, and there is rocks over there, and the guy welded my thing again, and he even put a metal attached to it, yeah, so it should be even more durable, so it should hold for the next 2 days, I think. Or has to fall for the next 45 minutes. You're fine. Usually, yeah. It's today we're going to Uyuni, and he told us the road is still 45 minutes. Yeah, pretty shitty. And then it should be tarmac, which is great news because we don't want to run it like this anymore. We have seen enough washboard for the next few days. So yeah, but your is still signed. You have no lost. Yeah, but I have the fear that suddenly everything breaks at once. So the rack is gonna break, the engine, bing. But we'll see. So now it's fine. Yeah, we always joke that he has a street motorcycle, but it's not the case. I mean, he has no problem at all, and my thing broke, this here broke, what else broke? Something else broke. I don't remember what. The ABS? Yeah, the ABS sensor on my Tenere and also on Simon's Tenere. The handle? Yeah, the handle broke. Pretty much everything that can break, but still no flats, so that's good news. Sensei. Yeah, Sensei. And yeah, so think we'll get going to Uyuni and see the salt flats.
Uyuni isn't a nice town. It's dusty, chaotic, and full of travelers who all want to visit the salt flats. For us, it was a welcome place to rest, eat properly, and get our stuff sorted after a few days in the desert. But we didn't sleep too long, because we were all really looking forward to riding in the salt flats ourselves.
Hey, so yesterday we didn't film anymore, we were too tired, but we made it to Uyuni. We found a nice hotel, and now we're in the Salar, the biggest salt flat on earth, I think. And we just went to the Dakar monument, and now we're here looking at the flags. And I found the Swiss flag right here.
The Salar de Uyuni is the largest salt flat on Earth. It covers more than 10,000 square kilometers. When it's dry, the salt is hard like concrete. When it's wet, it turns into a giant mirror. We stopped at the Dakar monument, a reminder of the legendary Dakar rally when it was raced here in South America. But that was still just the edge of the salt flats. From there, we rode deeper into the white, heading for the Cactus Island and just enjoyed racing our bikes in absolute freedom.